Hey, my loves, happy Saturday. Hope you guys are having a great day and hope you guys are staying warm in this cold weather. I still have snow outside on the ground, y'all, and I am loving it still. Um, so today we're going to talk about 10 things 10 things we should not do with a narcissist, okay? First thing is never tell them your weaknesses, vulnerabilities, or secrets because they will use that to play on they will use it to manipulate you basically because they soak up information. They're like kids. Like, you know how kids are sponges? Narcissists soak up everything that you tell them because they're going to find some kind of way to use that against you at some point in the relationship. They're going to manipulate you with it, gaslight you with it, love bomb you with it. So it's best that they know as less about you as possible. And that's what I messed up with because everybody that I got with, I've given them so much fuel to hurt me. They knew too much about me versus them getting to know me like I had to get to know them. I sat there and told the narcissist everything that I wanted in the man, and he pretended to be just that to get me locked in. And once he got me locked in, he dropped me like a bad habit, played my heart to the T. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the less you tell them, the less they know, the less that they can use to really, really hurt you because they use those things that they know about you to hurt you intentionally. So just be careful with telling them everything. Tell them just enough, but don't give them too much until you figure out who they really are and can you trust these people and that they're not a narcissist and that they have your best intentions at heart. You know what I'm saying? So before you go to telling everything to the narc, make sure you assess the situation that you're in before giving out a whole bunch of information. Even though it's hard because we want to put everything out there on Front Street so that way the person that we're trying to engage with don't have to have any doubts about what it is that we're looking for. I get it. That was me. I want to put everything out on Front Street so you can't say that I didn't tell you what I was expecting for you because this is this and this is that. This is what I put out there for you to work with. So I thought I was making it easier, but I made it hard for myself because I made it easy for the people to play on my mental. You know what I'm saying? So let's not do that. 2, don't argue with them because you will never get more than what they are giving you because they are not reasonable about anything. So sitting there arguing with them is a waste of your time because guess what? At the end of the argument, ain't nothing finna change about the narcissist. They still gonna remain to do just what it is that they want to do because they have a mission. Their mission is to steal, kill, and destroy you. And drop you like a bad habit and make you want them and seek after them forever. They want you to chase them. They want to feel like you are their property. They think that they own you already as it is. So they want you to forever be bound to them, chasing after the love bombing that they did to you in the beginning of the relationship to actually get you. So let's not do that. We ain't got to argue with them, y'all. Walk away and keep it moving. It's hard, I know, because they be hitting below the belt buckle. And the ones I had, they did that. They would definitely hit you where it hurt. So, you know what I'm saying? You just got to kind of build up some tough skin and just leave them people in their place right there because it's an argument that you're not going to win. The best revenge is always silent. Go no contact. Walk away from them. Leave them right where they stand and become a better you because they're always expecting you to remain that person that they was able to love, bomb, manipulate, and gaslight. That's who they want you to remain. So your biggest flex is walking away and going no contact with these narcissists. That's the best revenge that I'm finding out because they don't like silence. It'll drive them crazy, but guess what? At least on the other end, you'll be getting your sanity back. And it's hard. It's not easy to just pull away from somebody that you love. Somebody who future faked you into believing that y'all are really this that y'all are us against the world. Really, they try to build that mentality with you to feel like, okay, it's us against the world, and really it's not. It's them against you, because they're jealous of you anyway, so they want to hurt you. 3, never assume they have the same values and morals as you. That was my biggest struggle, because I'm telling you, I would preach that frontwards and backwards to the narcissist, that I want love, respect, loyalty, and consideration. And he would say, I just want you to listen and follow directions. And if you listen and follow directions, we wouldn't have any problems in this relationship. So he thought too, was that long as I pay the bills, you shouldn't have anything to say. Long as I'm home and I'm paying the bills and I'm giving you segs, you shouldn't be complaining about nothing that I do. You shouldn't have a say about my phone, how many times it rings. You shouldn't care about if I'm looking at other women. You shouldn't care if I'm sitting on the phone talking to other women. You shouldn't care if I jump faster for another woman than I jump for you. You shouldn't care that I consider other people's feelings and not yours. That's what the narc was trying to tell me. And that was something that I just could not bow down to that, because I'm like, no. Listen, I'm going to need more than paying my bills, and I'm going to need more than some sex to keep me in this relationship. I need to feel valued. I need to feel cared about. I need to feel considered. I need to feel like I am being loyal to, because I'm giving you all those things. But narcissists never match your energy. Not your good energy, but start an argument with them or try to retaliate back to them for something that they're doing to you. And baby, you will see energy match to 1,000. That's why it ain't worth arguing with a narcissist or trying to get payback or get back, because they'll just keep going on and on and on, because that's their thing right there. That lights the fire, makes the fire even bigger for them. That's the stuff that they love, they crave, because they love drama. They love chaos and they love drama. So that is their field, and they'll play in that field all day. So if you gonna bring it, baby, you got to bring it. But it's just best to go no contact with these people, because they ain't right, y'all. I'm telling you, they ain't right. 4, never assume you're safe with them because you are their child or their spouse. Y'all, I lie to you not. I did feel safe with him to a certain extent. Like if somebody wanted to come and fight me or whatever, no, I don't feel safe in that area. But when he came with the financial, and I don't know, some kind of way he made me feel comfortable with him. But now when I'm looking at it from this point, he didn't give me security. He pretended to give me security, but he really didn't give me security. And my sister, like what Tashana would always say to me, she was like, I don't feel like he a bad person. I just don't feel like he can protect you. He didn't bring the protection. He was in good hands being with me, because I wasn't going to let nobody get over on him or do anything to hurt him, talk to him any kind of way. I had his back, but he didn't have mine. And I'm going to tell you why he didn't have mine. And this is where I figured out. Well, I still didn't figure out at this point, but this was a scenario that happened that showed me that he don't have my back. The man was wrong as 2 left feet. Okay. We at a gas station. We coming in from out of town. At this time, my leg is broke. I'm in a boot, so I could walk at this point. So I'm walking in my boot or whatever, and I'm driving. I go in to the store to use the bathroom. I come out the store, get in the car. Before I drive, I take the boot off. So I'm bending down with the car door open. We're in a parking space. Yes, my door is open wide. And so, yes, it's stopping the other car from turning into the parking space to get in to park. Cool, I get it. Give me time to see the car is all I'm saying. I hadn't at this point realized that there was a car waiting for me to finish doing what I'm doing so they could pull in that spot. If they really wanted to get in that spot super duper bad, like this man came out the store and made it seem, they could have honked their horn at me, or they could have said, hey, can you close your door so I can get in, or whatever. But that was not the case. So I come out the store, I'm getting in the car, taking my boot off. So I guess when the guy came out the store, he couldn't see me because I was bent down getting that very top, the very bottom strap for the boot, unstrapping it and coming up to the, to the leg part of it, the calf part of the boot, to take it off so I could drive and put the boot in the back seat or whatever. This guy just randomly comes out of the store and walks over to my door, and he starts pushing on the door. I mean, he double timing, pushing on the door. It's not closing, sir. What are you doing? Why'd you touching my door? So this man, while he's pushing the door, he's folding me up in the car door up against my leg until I had an indent mark in my leg. After this man got done, I mean, he just standing there putting all his weight on this door trying to close it. And so when I sit up, I go ham. I am pissed. I am mad, y'all. I was so mad that I threw my drink at this guy. I pulled out I let the people get in their parking spot. I backed out. And when I got on the side of that man's truck, so once I came up after he's sitting here pushing the door, I'm like, excuse me, why are you touching my door? He's like, they need to pull in the parking space. This ain't even your car, first of all, for you to be touching. Second of all, them ain't even your people. While you sitting here, I get it, being a good Samaritan, trying to free up the parking space for somebody. But fool, somebody is in this door, and if it's not closing, how dare you keep pushing on it, and it's not going anywhere. You continue to keep pushing on. I mean, he putting his weight on it. I'm talking about now he wanna start knocking on it with his body. I was ready to fight that man. The narc is sitting on the passenger side. Mind you, my leg is broke. It's healing, but we was, taking turns or whatever, because the narc didn't have any consideration. Didn't care when I was sick, didn't care when I was hurt. Still making me operate as if I am in full health. Like, I got it, but I got this. I'm going to do it. If I didn't feel like it was safe for me to drive, I wouldn't have drove. But that's just how much consideration that the narc had for me. He didn't care when I was sick. He didn't respect those facts. Like, those times just didn't matter. But that man sitting there pushing on the door, the narc sitting right there, my son in the back seat. Now, at the end of the situation, after I throw my drink at him, of course, I'm the one who's in the wrong. But nobody is talking about how this man is folding me up in the door, pushing on a car that don't even belong to him. Don't put your hands on nobody else's car. I don't care what's going on. Don't touch nobody else's car, and you don't know who they are, or you don't even know what's going on inside of that door. That after that situation happened, that made me think, you know what I'm saying, when I see people car doors open, you never know what's going on the other side of that car if you're coming in from the opposite way and you can't see behind the door. Don't go pushing on the door. It could be a kid there. He didn't even know if it was a baby in that door. He could have just, it was like this man just came out the store and just started pushing on the door. He didn't check to see anything, because if he did, he would have seen that I was behind that door before he starts pushing it, trying to close it. Fool, you don't know me like that. Don't touch my car. But the narc and my son want to be sitting there tossing, you still shouldn't have threw your drink at the man. Oh, I should have did more than that. I should have did more than that, because he shouldn't have touched my car, point blank, period. And then the fact that he's sitting there, okay, if he'd have just pushed the door one time and I was able to look up and say, hey, what you doing? Why you touching my door? That would have been fine. But this fool kept sitting there pushing it. Now, when he can't get it closed, ain't nobody else yelling in the car. Ain't nobody saying, hey, dude, stop. Ain't nobody saying, hey, dude, why you touching the car? This, that, ain't nobody saying nothing. But I'm the one in the wrong. So I was pissed at that situation there, because everybody kept pointing out what I did wrong, but nobody felt the fault in what the man had did. And the narc was still just like, because they like chaos. So to me, knowing who the narcs are now, he got a kick out of that. The fact that somebody was sitting there hurting me, and it was just funny to him. That's what I feel like now. Because like he really was like, you gonna get us in trouble around here or something, trying, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get me to get beat up around here messing around with you. Nah, you ain't gotta worry about getting beat up, dog, because I'm gonna beat him up myself. I'm good. I'm confident with my hands. He didn't have my back. So yeah, he's not a protector. Nah, he ain't. 5. Don't waste your time getting back at them. They will stop at nothing to hurt you. The best justice is when you could get away and stay away from them if possible. Like I said, no contact, walking away from the situation. So like if you're in the early stages of the relationship and you start seeing all these arguments and things starting to happen, all of these manipulation games, if you could catch it in the beginning, go ahead and walk away. No contact them. Go silent, disappear, and save yourself. Because I'm telling you, if you keep coming back and thinking that, oh, it was a dud, then you're going to find yourself on that roller coaster and you can't get off until you get dizzy and sick and you just can't take no more. Don't let it get to that point. Save yourself soon as you see these signs. Take these key points and apply them to whatever and whoever you need to apply them to, so that way you don't have to go through the heartache and pain and the abuse of a narcissist. Because I'm telling you, it ain't fun. It ain't something that you think that you gonna be like, oh, I could be with him and he ain't gonna do me the same way, or she ain't gonna do me like she did everybody else is. The same way they did the other people, they're gonna do it to you. You are no special than the other person that they left for you. So in return, they're gonna leave you to go to somebody else. So it's a routine, it's a cycle. They ain't finna do nothing different with you than what they did with the last person. Now, if they got a supply that's a bugaboo and that's just, being over the top, they will do a little extra stuff, like go and marry somebody just to piss you off. But there's no love, they're gonna be cheating, they're gonna be lying, they're gonna be stealing, they're gonna be doing all of the same stuff in that marriage that they've done with you. They only did it to piss you off. So ain't nobody better than you, ain't nobody getting more than what you got. It's all a game to them. And it's like they will go above and beyond to make you feel like crap. So don't let one play with you like that. They live to play this game, okay? Hold on, y'all.